Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of May 26th. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Take what resonates, and if this reading doesn't speak to you, go check out your other two signs videos for deeper messages. So Libra, we are here in fellow air sign season Gemini. Today we have Mars squaring off with Pluto. This is action that is really a tension point to our biggest transformations that we can have right now in this moment. We're going to also have a full moon on the 31st in Sagittarius. So this is a moment where if things are somewhat distracting in this moment, if there's just a lot going on, this is a time to really focus on things that truly matter to us and our spirit. And then the next day on the 1st, we have Mercury moving out of Gemini. It's one of its ruling, one of the planets that it rules, into Cancer. And so that should really soften communication, but it can also, because the crab also likes to shell up, it can block things. So we're going from this fast movement to this slow stream and potentially a little rock here or there. Yeah, so let's see what that means for you. And this week I'm using the Starseed Oracle deck. So let's see what we got going on for Libra. The Courageous Peony. Multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. So Libra, you're really tapping in because it's Gemini season. So you're just tapping into this moment of, you know, being authentically yourself. It has never been more needed for everybody to just be authentically themselves. Like, we aren't doing trends anymore. I don't think anybody has believed in a trend in a hot minute, you know? What even are those? So Libra, really just pursue what it is that makes you feel good in these moments. And that courage of being yourself is what is the most needed right now. The Golden Children. Inner child. Tenderness, innocence, rare gift. Right? What did I just say, Libra? Us tapping into our inner child, making sure that that inner child, like, yeah, we don't want that child running the show, but we do want to honor that child knows our deepest joys, what has brought us our deepest joys. So Libra, listen to that inner child, at least when the inner child is in that joy. But even when it's not in that joy, what is the root cause of what is disrupting that inner child? And can there come a compromise of, say, yeah, no, that your child doesn't want to be at work every day, but can you do things at work every day that satisfy that inner child? Like, you know, I landscaped for a long time, which, you know, one of my childhood dreams was to be a tree doctor. And so I somewhat technically was. It wasn't what I thought it would be, but I did. I climbed a bit of trees in that. And right now, my current job, it does allow me time to basically just doodle every day. Not even just doodle, like, you know, like even just, I'm in coloring books. I'm in coloring books basically every day at least. So it's still playing with that inner child work. So Libra, I don't know what it's going to look like for you. Maybe you cannot doodle or climb trees at your job, but maybe there's something that is satisfying your inner child in your day-to-day. And if it's not at work, is it something that you're doing at home at least? You gotta ask yourself that. The 7 Star Sisters. Birth and creation, tapestry of life, expression. So Libra, you have been asked twice now to let yourself be seen in your unique nature, and the 7 sisters are here to, you know, allow you to remember that your creativity is part of you, that we all have a sacral chakra that asks us to tap into our creativity. It doesn't mean that everybody is in the Western definition of an artist, but there are cultures around the world where everybody is considered an artist. Everybody is not ashamed to sing, dance in the streets, create whatever they may. And Libra, remember that creation doesn't need to be these art pieces or like songs. They can literally just be how you plate your food, how you choose to dress yourself or put on your makeup, whatever it is. Libra, tap into expression, tap into your creative expression every day, just to bring out ways for that inner child to feel the joy every day, so that you can express your unique nature. Yeah, that is what the star seeds have for you, Libra. And hey, I'm sipping on my corn. So excuse me. Anyways, that is what the Starseed Oracle has for you. But I'm also going to pull one card from the Land Sky Oracle deck done by this yogi. And so this is going to help us just pull back into our bodies. Let's see what we got going on for Libra. All right. Dharana, concentration. All right, Libra. So this is one of the 8 limbs of yoga. Yoga is beyond what happens on the mat, even though I know I just said that, yeah, tied to your body. Concentration. So we do yoga as a way to prep ourselves for meditation, and it is a way that we live off of the mat. So the movements that we do are the asanas, but there's also the other 8 limbs. But then also it comes to these places of just concentration. Like when we do the yoga poses on the mat with our breath in these ways, it's a way to remind our minds to remain flexible and open. But in that flexible openness, we can find concentration. So like I've said with Gemini season, there's all this flitting energy, a lot of information coming from all angles. And so for you, Dharana is concentration. Concentrating on like that, it's going to pull in that Sagittarius moon energy so that you can find the focus, the arrow point of what it is that truly matters to you, where you're going to support that inner child and express your unique nature in every moment. That is what I have for you this week, Libra. I hope that helps. I do hope that you find that concentration. I do hope that you are able to tap into that inner child so that you can live in your unique expression. And I'll see you next week. Bye.